Alright guys, welcome to the 240 build. Crazy build. Mona Lisa type of crazy build. Painting it,
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge.
Whatever you want. We can do whatever we want. The original plan was to build the 240 inside the garage on jack stands and have the super gangster, super reliable build without having the need for a shop. But I just came across an opportunity that I couldn't give up, and we found this location the very next day from when I was painting the car. I was struggling with the wind and everything like that. It was very frustrating. There's not much room, and it was just easier to have a shop to have all the space to be able to build all the cars and take care of them in a way that would make my life a lot easier. The previous renters of the shop was an upholstery shop, so everything was very dirty. It took me a couple days to clean it out, and it just wasn't taken care of, so we had a lot of stuff on our plate to get this up to par of what we would want the shop to look like. $17 for that one. And then the Myriad is 10, but it's dangerous, so you gotta wear your safety PPE. Okay, look. Satin, Valspar, concrete, wood and concrete paint, porch and floor satin base forward. So this is what we want. Okay.
This is that color right there.
All right, I guess we get that one. Whatever we want. We can do whatever we want. Not that bad. Alright, so let's do a little tour of the shop before and after. It's not working at all, that's not good. Alright, here's the office. So we got to close up the roof over here to seal it off so we can put some AC in here. I don't know if we're going to keep this desk or not. Hopefully we get to keep it, but the guy might come back and get it. If not, then we'll have to find something else. We got a refrigerator. Right now we don't have a 220 in here yet, and we kind of like work off this like plug all the way over there for our lighting system. So hopefully we are going to fix that today. And then we don't have a interior light here yet, but we get everything's already wired for one, so we just have to install it. And then over here, not sure what we're going to do to make money yet. I know this is a good business plan start, but right now the main priority is finishing the race cars. So this is another room. If we just had to do wraps or something like that, this is like a clean room that we can have to store everything. And then we just are going to finish building out these walls right here. And then it actually closes here in a kind of getaway. Has a little window. And then here's our bathroom. We're just gonna end up painting the floors and the walls, hanging up this mirror. Did the best I could cleaning it. We're in the process of cleaning the floors right now with the muriatic acid. It's bubbly.
Believe it or not.
Adriana's doing the good work here. I'm about to paint, I guess, that floor in there because I don't know what else to do. If you only have one mop, I can't help you. People think I'm rich and I just make bad financial decisions.
I saw Bitcoin skyrocketed.
Oh yeah, I'm rich now. what I was thinking. I was like, man, I should tell Sammy to sell her Bitcoin. And then I'm like, damn, should she hang on to it? But then that's always like, again, like you don't want to be greedy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I bought low and I want to make money off of it, but then I'm still low on I'm negative on ETC and Doge.
It's been 3 minutes and she already has paint on her clothes.
As usual, we have no idea what we're doing. But we're getting it done.
I mean, our excuse is going to be that it's too dark, obviously.
Obviously. You didn't give me any light.
It's not included in the rent.
This looks pretty good with the lights off.
The acid is marinating right now, or the concrete is marinating in the acid, whatever the hell it is. So it looks absolutely phenomenal with no lighting. It really does. I wish you guys could really see how great it looks without any lighting.
Hopefully the lighting looks good. I know I'm not doing a great job. Did you see any mishaps?
Oh, I don't know. It's so dark in there.
I know.
See, perfect. A+ from the painter.
Yeah.
See? We know what we're doing.
Okay? No D's over here.
These get degrees. I keep hitting it.
Are we ready?
Yeah, go. Picking the color to the bathroom. Why do you keep going towards the pinks, motherfucker? That's gonna be dark.
What is it? Cosmopolitan!
So that whole plan that I just explained to you in detail about what we were gonna do, take it, ball it up, and throw it in the trash because none of that happened. This room isn't even in the office anymore, and in fact, it doesn't even exist. The fact that we thought that we were just gonna paint the floors and paint the walls and put up some lighting and be done is actually kind of hysterical now, and I actually have PTSD from drywall and pretty much everything else that we ended up doing. Even the roof is purple. I don't know, I think we should have painted the floor purple too. What do you guys think? This is actually a real picture of Chris with the Sammy Sosa wig on whenever he plays the Sammy Sosa double in all of my videos. Get in. We're crashing, for sure. Nobody told me how expensive drywall and 2x4s is right now, and this ended up being one of like 100 trips that we ended up having to take to Lowe's, and the price of everything kind of just kept adding up. At some point, we decided to take down the original office with plans to fit machines there. We needed the space to not take away from the cars. The second storage room was converted into the office. The idea was to be conservative with the funds because, as you know, we are on track to build the 240, and we can't afford to deter away from the budget. Everything was like the cheapest of the cheap options that were available, and all the labor that we used was free because I did most of the work, and then you have the people that you need to take care of because they take care of you. So we wanted to do something fun with the walls. Got some ideas from like Pinterest, and some of the homies have their shop like this. I think the half of the black is to prevent like scuff marks and making the walls look dirty. And then of course, I'm a girl. This is a girl-owned shop, so I had to hold it down for the girls. Put some pink just literally all over the shop. It's going to be a very girly aesthetic to the shop, but super like compatible with the race cars. My Honda is black and pink, so I just wanted it to look aesthetically pleasing. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm just splendid.
What are we doing here today?
We are remodeling the office because the person that built it had no idea what they were doing, and the whole entire drywall from the roof was sagging in. So we're gonna finish strengthening up the structure and put 2x4s to keep the drywall from sagging and finish building out the interior, and then hopefully we can paint it by this weekend, so Sunday.
You want to show us what we got over there?
Yeah. Before we had like a door like this, accordion door. Now we're gonna have a new door, just one way in, and then if you come inside, we ended up, this is where the drywall was sagging in the last video that you saw. So we ended up putting 2 more structural 2x4s that are gonna keep it from sagging. We're also gonna put a thinner drywall thickness up there so that it doesn't actually cave in whenever I'm sitting here doing work and die. And then we're gonna finish putting drywall and sealing up everything, so whenever we do put like some sort of AC unit in here, it retains the temperature and keeps a cool environment so that we have somewhere to escape from the hot workshop that we have out there.
Love it.
And we have a little window there
Yeah.
to see outside or see when people come in. Not that we'll be having any customers, but. So we ended up having to remove the whole entire roof of the structure because everything was pretty much just eyeballed measurements. And whenever we try to reinforce the structure by putting better 2x4s or more 2x4s, the 2x4s were twisting and underneath the pressure of trying to hold up the frame. And I think if we would have built it out and finished it the way it was, the whole entire thing would have collapsed on us at some point. So we ended up taking everything down, and it stressed me out so much because it turned the process into a whole nother week. And it was just me and like 2 other people putting this together. So it was a lot of work, a lot of stress. I was sick the whole entire time. So everything was just a lot of pressure on me. And then I also had to work my regular job. So it just like, we ended up finishing it. I have PTSD from it. I don't know if I'd ever do it again. I mean, I kind of like the concept of building the drywall and measuring and building something, but starting from scratch, maybe not trying to build off somebody's already existing frame of something, I wouldn't recommend doing it. But now we know better, and we got the job done, so we're actually very excited with how it came out. This is the finished product. Just finishing up all the drywall. It looks super good now, so kind of excited. The only thing I regret looking back at it is the fact that like drywall makes an insane amount of mess, and like as you can tell, all of the sanding of that, the plaster, look at the mess outside. I probably shouldn't have painted the floors first. I probably should have waited to the very end to paint the floors. I also thought that none of this was actually going to happen, so nothing went as planned, and we ended up having a turtle stop by the shop. It was pretty weird because he just walked up out of nowhere and came up to us and wanted to come inside the shop, so I don't know what that kind of sign that means, but. And then one of my good friends ended up selling me his old machines for a very good price. I think we lost somebody that just gave up hope on the car world, so RIP to him. But I'm so thankful that he gave us everything that he had, and excited to start a new adventure. This is cleaning out the shop of all the old drywall and 2x4s that were taken out of the office and the old office. So taking everything to the dump. We took quite a few trips to the dump. Still have to organize all of this area, sweep the floors, mop the floors, finish painting the office. Here are my slides, my holy grail slides that I wore every single day building my Honda, retiring them because whenever just all the things that happened inside the shop, they just became disgusting. So got to get a new pair of those. Here is me trying to clean up the office after it's fresh painted, but so all this drywall just kind of like left a residue. So I'm hoping that I can clean it up as best as I can, and excited to finish painting the office and put it together. It's been a very long time coming. Enter through the black door. The black door. The back door? The black door. Come through my black door. How are you feeling about everything?
Huh?
How do you feel about the whole project? Yeah. The whole project.
The whole process? I'm tired. Long. It's been really long.
Alright, so originally we were just going to do like the peel and stick tile in there. Well, technically we were going to just leave the concrete bare in the office like that because we're not trying to spend too much money on it. But then we were going to go with the peel and stick because we wanted to look nice and be able to mop up just in case, because I will be bringing my dog here and it needs to be cleaned. So the guy that's renting the place out to us ended up having this for the same price as the peel and stick. And these are like creme de la creme, like so nice. So I can't wait to put these in. The only thing that might be a problem is the fact that from the original problem was that none of the walls were straight. So putting this together, I know this is like the straightest wall, so we're gonna probably have to come up with some sort of cutting here and make it work. So I'm gonna be doing this. Robert's dad is gonna teach me how to do it, and then I'm gonna be finishing it myself. gonna be switching from those lights to these lights. It was a pack of 10. I think it was like $109 for 10 of them. There's 11 panels, so we're probably just gonna put one on each panel. It's gonna be really bright in here, and then we're gonna take the ones that were already over here, put them on top of the office, and I think we have a couple more things that we're gonna light up in here, so hopefully it's brighter than the outside is. And I'll attach the link to these lights on my Amazon. All right, so these are the little mounting brackets. They just click on here to the back of these. I actually have these same exact lights in my trailer, and they're really bright. Like, my trailer is blinding. Then they have these little jumper cables. And then they have these as well that come with the package. You don't have to necessarily use those. And they have quite a few of these in here, so pretty nice for $100. All right, so a little bit of the shop reveal. We ended up finishing the walls. We put a little pink stripe, a little Samyysosaa colored pink in there. We finally got the 240 delivered. We're gonna actually finally resume painting the interior. Gotta redo the roof because I guess I did a terrible job. So we're gonna redo that, and then we're gonna paint the floor today, hopefully. I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of the shop. Unfortunately, the office isn't completely done. We're still waiting on the flooring to be put in there. Originally, we weren't going to go to this extent of how far we've went into this. We were supposed to just clean it up, make it look decent enough to record some videos and paint the 240, but we kind of went a little crazy, go big or go home. So we actually decided that we were going to come up with a little way to make money while we rent the shop out. So let's go check that out. I actually got this from my friend that I've known for about 10 years. And he gave us a really good deal on it. That's the only reason why I got it, because we're hurting for money right now. So we got a massive onion.
Onion.
All right, so we got a massive oven right here. This is to bake stuff, and we have our sandblaster over here. The only thing that we're missing right now is a booth to start powder coating. So I've always wanted to do this. It seems easy enough. Hopefully we're gonna get a lot of practice in over the winter break from racing and see how everything comes out. Don't know if we're gonna be powder coating anything locally, so haven't decided about that just yet. We are still waiting on some stuff for the compressor that we bought off Facebook Marketplace. We actually got a really good deal on it. We got this compressor right here for $300, okay? $300, the best Facebook Marketplace I've ever probably found, besides probably the black 240. So let's go look at the office real quick. I don't know if the lights are working on it just yet, but we gotta fix that. I can't really show you guys just yet, but the office has a beautiful pink wall in there. You guys can't really tell right now. But yeah, so we can go take a look at the bathroom. Adriana actually helped me pick the color for this. So if it looks bad, you guys can blame her. And this is the bathroom. I don't know, we just went with purple. Something to complement the pink out there. All right, and that's that. We have our little refrigerator to keep all of our snacks. We have like 4 things. We threw away all the shelves, so everything's just gonna sit on the floor. And what else? All right, so now we just gotta start on the 240. We have a couple things that we're gonna do to the big area of the shop here that I'm gonna surprise you guys with next week. So you guys have to stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next week.